Go ahead.
Howdy ho, people.
All right, people. So second trip on the Huntress getting flounder today. It's blowing from the northeast, about 13 knots. Probably a little puppy.
I'm gonna try to not cuss out any charter boat captains.
I know we don't see any charter boat captain today, but considering where we're going, we probably will. So, of course, we have Mr. Combs, Mr. Warren, and Church, as always, is not in the video.
I'm dressed and ready.
He's dressed and ready. He's got his wetsuit on, ready to go. So let's do some mud diving and see how well we do. All right. Toss it.
Toss it, Warren. Neutral.
Go ahead, Church, whenever you're ready. You got a business way better than the other day. Okay, Church and I begin our dive on one corner of the barge number 3. We swim around the back, or at least I do, and then come around the front. I shoot my big flounder, and then we move along barge number 3 through the ribs all the way to the front of barge number 3 where I dove last week. And then we went through the debris field all the way up to barge number 2, and that's where we came up and Combs and Warren went down. That's right, Mr. Stingray. You better scoot. That's right. You know what's coming. You know what's good for you. He's like, I'm out of here, man. There's about some killing going to be going on. I got to get out of here. That's right. So while I'm stringing my fish, I feel inclined to let you know something. So as I said before, this is barge number 3. And then later on, I move over to barge number 2, which would make you believe that somewhere out there there's a barge number 1. Well, there's not. I have no idea why I named them the way I did, but it's just the way it goes. There's really only 2 barges. So for all practical purposes, this is barge number 3. So I thought I saw a sheep's head go under here, but after I look under there, I realized it is a ginormous tautog. I mean, it was a big one. But he was going to have nothing to do with me, so I did not get a chance to get to him, unfortunately. It would have been nice. Alright, now we're over on barge number 2. So it's hard to tell from this video, but this flounder is huge. He's really, really fat. Probably 6 pounds, 6 to 8, something like that.
look at that. You didn't see what was going on?
Dude, I gave you a tournament winner and you...
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
What she said? No, I got
No!
it. That's the one I went over the other side and got.
No, he went way down the sand. That was not the same one.
Whoever shot the 4 up in the beginning, there's one on there especially. It's probably 4 or 5 pounds.
Hey, the one, no. The one that charged...
Sorry, I had to bleep out some of that stuff. I was a little excited.
It was ginormous.
Hey, one of the ones he set up, it could have been eaten by that flounder because it's about that big.
You didn't see what was going on? I was misweighted. My mask was filling up. My pants fell down around my knees at one point. I was like trying to catch up. I'm like, I can't move.
Dude,
I was like...
he felt like Alabama playing Clemson.
I was like...
So this is a little bit of Warren's video with his red color filter. Man, underneath it makes a huge difference.
Said you gonna bring it up. Right side.
See you under that?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Alright, take it off. Reverse. Or not reverse.
We're ready.
Yeah. Neutral.
Go ahead, Church.
At first I thought I'd missed that fish, but it actually had went all the way through it. It took me a second to realize that. So I'm not gonna lie to you, Church and I got a little overzealous. We had to throw a couple of our flounder back. We were just having so much fun. Man, it was a good day. Combs and Warner had a really good dive too on their second dive. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that video, but it was a good day all around.
That's a pretty boat, Church. That's a pretty boat. I said that's a pretty boat. Narrow though. You're good. You're good.
Damn right I'm good, Whoopi.
Going right over the line,
Okay, keep going. Come back around. More right. Now hard left, hard left.
Pretty good?
Yeah, not as big as the other one though, but he got a tail dog.
Did he? Which side you got it on?
Right side.
So the top side was a little less than be desired. It was pretty rough most of the day. Laid down a little bit toward the end of the day. But the viz was good. I had good fish, out with good people, and I didn't see another boat all day long. So it was a good time, I have to admit.